you clicked on this video because you don't want to look like that guy, or even that guy. See, our ancestors had good jawlines because they chewed on hard foods. Their diets mostly consisted of meats, and their tongues at the roof of their mouths, and they breathe from their nose. Not like these mouth breathers. So obviously they have good jawlines. But until recently, modern day society's diets consist of saturated fat, sodium. They eat things like burgers and fries, easy to chew foods, and that's why they have weak jaws, and that's why they freaking breathe with their mouths. They dwell over the computer like this, like a question mark. And the thing is, those people will criticize me. The things I'm trying to say about trying to be more masculine, trying to have a better jaw. They call it gay, but look at them. Look at their jaw. Is that someone that you aspire to be? These neckbeard dudes? Alright, now with out of the way, I'm gonna get straight to the point. No BS, no nothing, alright? So what I'm gonna talk about in this video is tongue chewing, good posture, how to chew, like how to chew foods. Tongue posture and nose breathing. Alright, so first, what I'm gonna recommend is when you first start tongue chewing, you need regular good. What I have right here, I can't see my camera, so I don't know if it's focused. Thallium gum. This is like hardened gum. This is sugarless gum. It tastes like nothing. I have the watermelon flavor just to give it something, but the reason you want to go with these types of gum is one, because they're harder, and also while mewing, you're gonna be chewing a lot, alright, throughout the day. Or I chew every two days. So, but yeah. So if you're just, I would recommend starting out for like easy to chew gum, like any kind of spearmint, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. But eventually, you'd want to switch to thallium gum, because like that sugar gum is not good for your gums. It's bad for your gums. And then sugarless gum is good for you because it reduces tooth decay, it strengthens your teeth. Also, it like increases saliva, something like that. Like basically, it's like you just brush your teeth. I don't know the science behind that. It's like the saliva kills the bacteria. I'm not a scientist, don't question me on that one. But like basically, it's like if you really brush your teeth. Oh yeah, and also while mewing, this is gonna take years. The younger the better. Like if you're around like before 18, like 15, or around my age, like 16, 17, around that age is better because your face hasn't fully developed, like your face muscles and all that, your structure hasn't fully developed, so you'd get like more of a result. But if you're older, you're still gonna see something. Like don't get me wrong, like, but like if you're younger, it's the better. But like if you're older, you're still gonna see something, but it's gonna take a long time. I didn't mention that off the bat, I forgot to. It's gonna take some commitment, and you need to remember all of these steps too. And basically, tongue chewing is different than just like regular chewing, you know. Basically what tongue chewing is, I had some gum, I was gonna record this video and I accidentally swallowed it. That was almost killed myself, but I didn't want to do this, but I have to. I usually keep these in the fridge as well. I'll give you a demonstration, but let me tell you beforehand. So basically what we're gonna do is you're gonna get the gum, right? You're gonna chew it, you're gonna put it from one side to the other, and then this side to this side. Like I'll explain, okay? So you're on this side, and with your tongue in your mouth, you roll it like a ball. Like I don't know. I'll explain it once I have it in my mouth. But you roll it, you're rolling it, you're rolling it, you're rolling it to this side, the front, and to this side, and then you put it. Once it's a ball, you put it at like the back part of like your tongue, not all the way back, because you're gonna swallow it like how I did. You put it towards like the back, and you squish it flat. Like you try your hardest to squish it flat. What that does is strengthens the muscle like all the way back, because that's what you really need while mewing. Is like the farthest back of your tongue needs to be to the roof as well. That's like the hardest part to master. So that's what this basically like does. Alright, if y'all don't want to watch this, y'all don't have to, but look. Okay. It's already kind of soft because it's been sitting on my desk. So look, I'll show you. See, it's a ball now, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it flat, right? So this, and then once I squish it, that'd be called 1 rep. You don't really count your reps, but if you do, you can. Put it at the back of my mouth, squish it flat. Really try. Look, I don't know if you can see that. You just squish it flat, and then since it was on this side, make it into a ball. I try to do my mouth open. That's kind of hard. Alright, this is kind of hard to explain, but basically, like, use your tongue in your mouth to like roll it into a ball, basically. There. I really wasted this gum because I already chewed gum for like an hour or two today, so I'll just keep it in my mouth. Okay, now we're gonna practice like good posture. Something that we can use, like other than, you know, you could do the whole like that, like to make your thing good, but like there's an exercise that people use, it's called like a chin tuck. Basically what you do, like you grab your finger and you push your like chin all the way back, and this like practices like good posture basically. And you really want to get like an exaggerated like kind of push like this basically, like give yourself like a double chin. And this practices like good posture for like your body, so you could practice it like throughout the day and stuff like that. And also while eating too, make sure that you have good posture. Make sure you bring the food up to your mouth. Make sure you're not always having like bad head posture. That's something that's really hard while mewing, is to like consciously remember like, oh yeah, I need good posture. Oh yeah, is my tongue at the roof of my mouth? Is my tongue all the way at the roof of my mouth? That's like the hardest part of mewing, is like remembering. But yeah, while eating you want good posture. And also you want to make sure, like if you're always sitting down, if you're a gamer, or if you like work on the computer, you're probably gonna have slouched shoulders like naturally, you know. And what that does, it builds no tension on your core basically. And like having good posture either makes or breaks your abs, because that's what puts tension. Imagine if you're like this all day, you're working like this all day, constant like working for your core, that's gonna build your abs. And if you're doing ab workouts, but if you're always like this, it's kind of like you're doing nothing, because your body has nothing to work towards, you know what I mean? Good posture equals good abs. I'm not saying that you're gonna get abs. Like if you're obese, you're probably not gonna see anything, but like better than nothing, you know. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is how to chew foods. And how to chew foods, basically what you do is, okay, you grab a spoonful, right? You have good posture still. You grab not as much food on your spoon, right? Just so if you want like that hollow cheek, like that giga chat. If you want to have that like hollow cheek, basically you don't want to put as much, because like people who stuff their mouths is the reason they have like big like baby cheeks when they're like 15. I've seen that. If you want that hollow cheek look, you need to not put as much, right? And what you want to do to achieve the hollow cheek, you want to like not chew like, you know what I mean? That's why you don't want to put a lot. So you just want to chew like, I don't have food, but I have gum. I don't know. And really chew your foods hard to really build that. I don't remember the muscle's called max something. So you really want to chew your foods like hard, thorough, to like it's mashed. And then you don't really want to use your like cheeks that much. Just let your mouth and your tongue do most of the work. I'm sorry. Okay, so now when you're chewing, then all the food you want to gravitate it towards like the middle part, like where your tongue is at. And then with your tongue, you're gonna basically do what we do when we flatten the gum. It's basically just swallow. We want to swallow all at once, all the food all at once, not chew and you swallow. No, you want to, what you have, the spoonful, you're gonna swallow it one time. I know, for me it's a habit. I'll just like swallow as soon as there's food like ready. But no, you want to wait till the food's really mashed, and when you're gonna want to swallow, you basically like push it back. I know there's like a photo for it, but basically you like push your tongue at the roof of the mouth, even all the way at the back, and you swallow the whole thing. You swallow the whole thing. And also while drinking water too, just make sure you have the roof of your mouth all the way into the back when you swallow. And also you want to remain posture too. Like you don't want to mess up your posture. Like drink water, just remain the same. Drink water, you swallow, you remain the same. You want to keep good posture. Okay, now the most important one, tongue posture. Well, tongue chewing and tongue posture are the most important ones by far by everything. But this is basically what mewing is trying to like achieve, basically having a good tongue posture. What you could do for this is like, you could say the word N, like or just try to put your tongue like right here, like at the what do you call it, like right before your teeth. You don't want to, when you're mewing, don't let your tongue touch your teeth. Try to go like a little bit before, like and just make it flat. And then the hardest part, right? So you can, to get this part flat is easy, but then get the back part is the hardest part. So that one takes some time. Like for me, like it felt like I could get the left side but not the right side. That would really annoy me. Like you need to build like the feel for it. Like at first when you're doing it, for me, I feel like it's crooked. I don't know how that works, but you need to build the feel for like the back part. That's the hardest part. But like this is basically what mewing is trying to like achieve, basically like having good tongue posture. You said it and you forget it, and you always have good tongue posture. But when you start it out, you need to remember, oh, is my tongue posture right? Oh, and also while sleeping, having good tongue posture. Imagine having good tongue posture for 8 hours. Another thing, this can improve your sleep. If you're having trouble sleeping at night due to like just sitting there in bed and you just can't sleep, and that's probably due to mouth breathing. So what you could do for that, because I know like mouth breathing at night, it causes, I think, snoring as well, mouth breathing at night. So what you want to do is you could get like mouth tape. I'll make sure to leave it down in the description. Oh, and also the sugarless gum as well. And last but not least, we have nose breathing. But like nose breathing is a backbone to everything. But the thing is that you kind of already know that, because to have good tongue posture, how are you gonna have good tongue posture and breathe from your mouth? That's not possible. Like, that's just dumb. But basically, like, nose breathing and good posture ensures that your face grows in the right way, the way it wants it, right? Like strong jaw muscles, like, you know. But if you mouth breathe, you're always like, I don't know if it'll show because I've been mewing for a little bit, but like, you know, just like a droopier face, you know, you're gonna develop like a double chin, weak jaw muscles. You ever seen those fat dudes that like, you can't really tell the difference from their neck and their like jawline? It's because they mouth breathe. Now also, I'm aware that you can like nose breathe but then have like bad tongue posture, so I don't think it'll show as much because I've been mewing for like a while. Like, just imagine like an exaggerated like fat, but you're still breathing from your nose. But like, another thing, like, I've been mewing for like a year around, but I only started doing like the tongue chewing. I found out recently, like 2-3 weeks ago, about tongue chewing. And like, I didn't know that you have to put all the way back. Like, I always kept like good like that, but I never tried to really get like the back of my tongue, and that's when I really saw improvement. But thing is, I got quick results because I've been mewing for like a year already. But then once I put my tongue all the way back, that's when I saw like the best results. You know what I mean? All right, well, this about wraps it up. If you guys want to leave your 2 cents, oh, and if you want to elaborate on a point that I maybe missed out or didn't touch up on like enough, feel free to do that. So in the comments. And with all that said, don't be average, be limitless.